All right, guys, take a look at this. Now, this is a high school that's in Long Island, and it's Maspeth High School. It's in Long Island. I'm not going to get into the demographics and what the school's makeup is, but it's probably a high school you don't want to send your kids to. And what this teacher was doing, or what this principal was doing, is the principal was telling the teachers to pass the kids. Now, he was doing something, he took it an extra step. He was making up classes. He was actually making up fake classes. So he was saying, John Smith, your son is in, home ec 1, 2, 3. But home ec 1, 2, 3 never existed. There wasn't a teacher. There wasn't a classroom. There wasn't students in this class. He was just saying your son or your daughter was in this class, and he got an A, and they were pushing the kids through. So not only was he giving them a passing grade, he was making up fake classes, and he was putting them on your kid's transcripts that the kid went to a certain class and got, he passed it. And the other thing he was doing is that kids weren't showing up, and he was saying that they showed up, or if they didn't show up, he was just kind of ignoring it. They were just pushing these kids through. Now, because of this, parents are calling for cameras in classrooms. They're saying you're making up classes that don't exist. And the parents now are kind of fed up, at least in this area, and they're saying they want cameras in classrooms. They want to see what's being taught, when it's being taught, how it's being taught, if the class even exists. Parents now also want cameras in elementary school classrooms, which I agree with. If you have children, if you're a parent, you should want cameras in the classroom. You want to know what's going on in that classroom. Cops have to wear cameras when they deal with adults. There's cameras in school buses, but there's no cameras in the kids' classroom where they're there all day interacting with an adult. You don't know what's happening in that classroom. You don't know what they're teaching, what they're doing. It's only after the fact something bad happens. You hear they were teaching your kid this or teaching your kid that, or something happened in the classroom. You need cameras in classrooms, and I'm happy that these parents are now calling that they want cameras in classrooms. They're pushing back against the school, against the teachers union, against the school board. And if you have a school or you're anywhere that has kids in school, you should be pushing for cameras in the classroom. That's it. Teachers and school unions, they get paid off of taxpayer dollars, just like the police. And if they're getting paid off of taxpayer dollars, and taxes are paying for the school and the school board and the teacher's salary and the school room and the chairs and the desks, you want a camera in that classroom. Now, this is not the only school that got caught doing this. Schools in Brooklyn and the Bronx were doing this, but they didn't make up classes. Basically, if you were in the Bronx or Brooklyn, you just went to your normal scheduled classes, and the teachers would just pass you, and you graduate, and that would be it. You wouldn't know how to spell your name, and you wouldn't know anything, but at least you graduated. They weren't making up a fake class. This principal went the extra step and was just making up fake classes. I don't know the name of them. You have to read through the story. I don't want to get too deep into it. It's too much, but you could Google it. And this is what's happening in your kid's school. That's why I'm happy that parents are pushing back. Parents are getting excited. They know that their kids aren't being taught the right thing. They're not being taught anything that's useful. And what's happening is they're going into high school and college, and they don't know much. And again, that's why you see all these kids, they're lost. And instead of not doing anything, they're going to burn down a Starbucks and fight and riot and blame everybody else. But it really starts in elementary school. So you really have to push for the change at the foundation in elementary school. When they go into basically preschool, kindergarten, if you see what they want to teach these kids in kindergarten and first grade, that's the basis for all this, and then it goes up. So guys, that's it. Like, subscribe, and comment. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.